Okay guys, Mossy5734 guys, catching up with you with some real beauties that you may have never seen guys. Okay, let's check it out. Let's kick it off with the S2000 in yellow. This is a metallic Mini Z guys, and it's beautiful, and this has never probably hit, it's never hit the stand or anything like that guys. So I'm going to bunch some Hondas together that never went on the stand, and this was nice. Obviously, if you've seen my Fast and Furious races guys, oh, so nice, looks nice in the sun, that beautiful yellow. That's pretty cool, that is. I'm going to be making another metallic series of Mini Zs. This is definitely going to be in that. Okay, it looked awesome on the stand as well guys. So yeah, I've got the S2000, the Fast and Furious version in pink with the anime kind of design on the side, but that's had better days. That's had a rough life. That's been in 4 movies so far and it's got hammered. So yeah, I like that car as well, but yeah, it's taking the damage. Okay, here's one that's never been on the stand guys, and you know, the Honda NSX. Now there were 3 of them. They did a white version, they did a red. This is metallic as well, so definitely need to get my metallic ones done again. Love them wheels guys, beautiful. Alright, so love that colour. I actually prefer a colour that's a bit lighter, a bit more towards that 350Z, but that's still nice. It's in a beautiful metallic, that is. Okay, they did a red which was metallic as well, and did a white. Out of them, I mean, the thing is guys, I kind of tend to go for things that I like and they use in my vids, and the blue to me looked the best, so that's why I went for it. Black on the roof, blue on the body, awesome. And one more Honda, woo, don't fall. So yeah, this is early guys. This is from some of my earliest cars, and you know what, you could get this all day long before, but now no way, you can't get this bad boy anymore. It's difficult to get hold of, and this was kind of caked out with decals, the weeder ones back in the day. So yeah, nice car. I love the HSV 010 body shots anyway guys. The Cayenne's my favourite out of all the Mini Zs. Wicked shape, it's pretty cool, and it's sat, you know, it seems like it's sat wide. That would probably handle really well. Okay, so yeah, that's never been on the display stand either guys, and I thought, you know what, let's get this bad boy on there. There's so many that haven't, so this needs to be on that display stand guys, and you guys need to feast your little eyes on this bad boy because it's a nice looking shell which you're not going to see very much of in this time. I'm talking so fast because there's so many cars to get through. Alright guys, check them bad boys out on the display stand. Let's move on. Okay guys, here we've got the Honda S2000 Veilside. This is in metallic yellow guys. Okay, now when I got these they were available, I think it was Europe, but now I've not seen the yellow ones. And probably the most famous one in this range is the Wild Speed 2, the Too Fast Too Furious pink S2000 guys, with like the anime on the side. I've got that in my other videos. There's an anime video that I made, Killer Anime, Kyosho Mini Z. It's on there. So yeah, now this is it is metallic, but it's not one of those sparkly kind of metallics, but it's still pretty cool. So this little bad boy guys is really quite rare. It's a 90mm wheelbase. It's got the rear motor mount chassis. The offset on these are 1 narrow on the front and 1 narrow at the rear, and the wheels guys are the 8-spoke silver wheels. Okay, so obviously guys, to me this looks like a Civic from the front. It's just pretty similar. It's just looks like it's a 2-seater really, convertible. But yeah, I mean, them had some grunt, they had some real power, and the power to weight ratio, and these little bad boys, because they're much lighter, would be amazing. When the VTEC kicks in and them bad boys, it puts a smile on your face. So yep, really cool, really nice guys. Hard to get hold of right now, and because of the resurgence through the Fast and Furious franchise guys, all these cars, you know, the S2000, the R34, the Mitsubishi Evo, the Supras, they've like had a massive revamp, but because of that the prices have gone mad as well, where you could pick them up for, you know, like 10 grand, 15 grand. It's jumped like triple, and they're getting harder to find. Like for example, the S2000s, you would see them on the road, you'd see the Civic VTEC 1.6 litre, you'd see loads of them, but over time so many have been crashed. Like locally to me, I know so many have been crashed. A lot of young guys bought them and they couldn't handle the power and they went nuts. And there's really, I mean, there's a shortage, man. Yeah. There was a time you'd always see twin cams and you'd always see Civic VTECs, and now it's pretty rare when you see them. But I remember in the 90s and early 2000s, they were everywhere. They were everywhere. You could hear them. You could hear that VTEC. People would put a big bore exhaust on, and you could hear them like some streets away. But now in the UK, it's kind of dried up. But yeah, classic beauties, guys. Let's move on. Plenty more to put on there and to show. Let's go. Okay, guys, so this is the Honda NSX Nouvelle Blue Pearl RS. Okay, so this Honda NSX, guys, it fits on the MR03W, so it's wide, and it's the MM, it's a mid-motor version as well. The wheelbase, guys, is 98mm, it's a LL, and the wheel offset, guys, is on the front, it's narrow but 1.5, and on the rear, it's wide 1.5. Okay, so yep, you can basically fit quite a few wheels under there, guys, and I think that's a beauty. I don't know how, I think it should handle pretty well on the track as well, because it just seems low down and sat really well. But yeah, you've got the metallic Honda NSX, and when these came out, guys, I was super excited. I was just so happy. I thought, yep. They did a nice metallic red, but the blue was what really jumped out to me. They did a white, a red, and a blue, and it was the blue that really caught my eye. So that's what I really went for. The red's still available in the UK, but it's just, I don't really want to go after it. My collection is more based on cars that they've got to be pleasing to the eye. There's got to be some eye candy there, guys. Then I'll go get them. So yeah, out of them, I found blue to be pretty cool, and I think they look awesome. That shell looks awesome with them wheels, especially deep dish. Some deep dish gold wheels, guys, are doing justice, looking mad. And if I ever did a Japanese street car race, that would be in that race, guys. There's a fair few cars that I've kind of held on. So they've got the 350Zs, that would be in that kind of a race. They've got the Mitsubishi, that would be in that. So these are like street road cars, but I'd have them in a police chase or a street race, and then use my Japanese police cars to the hot pursuit. So yeah, so just wanted to give you a quick look at that, guys. Awesome, lovely car. I'm trying to move on as quick as I can. I've got so many to get through, and then I realised I've got so many that I haven't done, but I'm just going to leave that now, guys. Anyhow, so yep, a real beauty. Let's move on to some more funky little beauties to come. Okay, guys, here we've got the Weeder Honda HSV010 Super GT 2010 number 18, and this was one of the earliest Mini Zs I got, and I liked it, man. Some of the liveries on the HSV are really funky, man. They're really nice. So yep, so this is the Honda Racing Team Weeder Edition livery. It was made in July 2011, and now you don't really see them. They are rare now. And I really like the Japanese writing on the side. I thought it was really funky when I got it. It's got a 98mm wheelbase. It's a wide set car. I'm sure that'll handle pretty cool on a track. The offset, guys, on this for the MR02 or 03 is front 2 narrow and the rear 2 wide. Okay, and the wheels are 6-spoke silver type wheels. I like that. I do like that, guys. I think it's a really funky kind of build. So the Honda HSV 010 GT, it's an abbreviation, guys, for Honda Sports Velocity. That's what HSV is, right? And this was designed to compete in the Super GT Racing Series. So in 2009, guys, they announced the mid-engine NSX Super GT's participation in the Super GT Racing, because they changed the Super GT regulations. I don't want to go into too much craziness, guys. I just want to give it its 5 minutes of glory and then move it on, because it never got a chance. And the plan was to use it in a street race vid. That never happened either. So poor thing, had no love. It's been neglected all these years. So the vehicle's image is supposed to be derived from predatory birds in nature. So it's supposed to associate power and strength, guys, with beauty, since it's a racing machine. And so obviously the machine keeps on evolving, and the victory will be the game that our bird captures. Yeah, some really funky philosophies behind this car. Okay, right, let's move on. All right, cool. So I thought the weeder, I didn't think it was going to be Joe Weider's weed. I thought it was some racing thing. That it's supposed to be the Joe Weider, the bodybuilding, you know, the kind of like pioneer of bodybuilding. The brand is like 70 years old. They sponsored that livery, and when I looked at, you just click now, guys. I looked at that livery and I thought, oh, the only Weider I know is Joe Weider, and that looks like his logo, but he wouldn't have it on a car. But yeah, so it is. Joe Weider's the guy, if you don't know, guys. He's the one that brought Arnold Schwarzenegger to America and started off his career. Basically, he set up the what's it called, Mr. Olympia competitions. So he was a fan himself, and then he got all these guys involved, and yeah. So Sergio Olivier and all these guys, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Louis Ferrigno, they were all part of that. Okay, let's move on. Don't you just love the way that Motul decal just disappears? You can't even see it. It's like it's, you think it was a mistake, and it's not. It just, and on this side, Philips, it's like, did they pay for that sponsor? Did they pay to get like a little, it's like it's sinking into the floor. You can still tell what it is. So yeah, it's a bit of a different way of doing decals, but cool. All right, let's move on.